Welcome back to Project 26, y'all. I just want to say, when I really think about how this project is going, it feels like a lot of highs and a lot of lows. Like it goes up and down and up and down. I think right now, the main thing I'm facing is that my motivation and my feeling of a sort of personal change have kind of diminished. And now it kind of feels like the challenge is going on for the sake of the challenge and for the sake of keeping the challenge alive. Like, for example, last week, or was that, gosh, was that 2 weeks ago? I guess technically it was 7+ days ago, so 7 to 14 days ago, let's say. I ate only fruits and veggies. And the reason I could stick with that, it seemed, is just purely off the fact that if I failed, the challenge was over. So it's like whatever I stake the challenge on, that's what I'm able to achieve. But if it's like that's the baseline. That's the very, lowest level I feel I can go, so to speak. Um, or how should I say? It's like, Atomic Habits, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And the system is the challenge, and the challenge needs to survive. But all that being said, I don't really know what to do, how to fix this. The only thing I can think of is, okay, well, I mean, so I know a way to get myself to do stuff, but I want to really enact a more personal change in the long term. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares if I actually hit all these goals or like make it work, for a year. Well, what matters is like actually changing more fundamentally as a human being, you know what I'm saying? Like changing your identity. I feel like that's the long-lasting change I'm trying to find and was the purpose of this challenge. So, in the short term, the way it's looking is I'm just thinking I get 3 lives. It's like a game. I get 3 lives. If I mess up 3 times, or you could think of it 3 strikes if you're a sports fan. 3 strikes, 3 lives. I mess up all three, then the challenge is over. It's just done. I lose. And then I'm thinking that that 3 lives marker, 3 strikes, just goes back to three at the start of each month. So March, 3 lives, you know what I'm saying? And April, May, it replenishes each month. And I feel like that kind of allows oh, you that challenges on the line pressure to fuel me going forward, but it doesn't, I feel like, solve the deeper problem. Um, which I'm still kind of working on, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I think going into this next week, it's just gonna come down to like, can I can I mentally re-gear myself into transformation mode, into okay, like I don't need to, but like being a different person and changing for the better is important. Like I'm ready to change. I'm ready to be a different person. And I think mentally re-gearing myself into that alongside of making those actual changes is going to be the key here. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can make the action changes with the challenge, but then also, when I'm in the mental lab, when it's just me and I'm thinking, I'm also trying to mentally gear myself to be accepting of those changes, to embrace them, And I think if I can take both those things, then maybe I have a shot, at really becoming a better person for the long haul, or at least, like move to the next stage of my evolution. I don't need to be perfect or anything, but just like, move above, to where I've been stuck. And so that's the point of this challenge. That's what I'm moving into. So I'm going back to only fruits and veggies next week. I'm thinking start with a Monday fast. You know what I'm saying? From, when I get up to when I go to bed, Monday fast, and then Tuesday through Saturday, only fruits and vegetables, and then Sunday is the cheat day, or it's just when I can, eat whatever, and then it's just repeat that. So I'm back to Monday, fast, and then so on and so forth. And I have 3 lives. That means I can miss 3 goals. So whether that's, a sort of anti-goal, I call them, where I'm like trying to stay away from things, or whether it's a an output goal, or I guess it's technically an input goal in my system. But like I need to hit all my goals. I have 3 strikes per month. That's it. You know, starting now. That's just how we're rolling. And so, I feel like that kind of raises the stakes a little bit because, yeah, the whole idea of the challenge, as I said, was in the very beginning is coming back with a renewed commitment once I, slipped up. But the thing about that the word renewed commitment and like that sentiment only goes so far. You got to put something on the line, you know? Even if I'm trying, I'm messing up, then it's not worth anything. Put something on the line. So that's what I'm doing. All right, take care. I hope your 2026 is going great. See you in the next one. Peace.